Few days ago, I watched Ratcatcher, filmed in 1999 by Lynn Ramsey. She's better known for We Need to Talk About Kevin. So this film was a gripping drama set in Glasgow in 1973 during the bin strikes, and it's from a working class family's point of view. The main character was James. He is the middle child of three. He's an older sister and a younger sister, and he lives in this small apartment with his parents. His dad is, I wouldn't say, his dad likes to drink, but I wouldn't say he's an alcoholic. He's unemployed at the minute. His mother's circumstances are a bit unsure, but she always seems to have money. All he wants to do is watch football and have a few cans, but he is actively pursuing employment. He's always getting dressed up to go for interviews. So it's just set in a time when there's not a lot of work around, and the bin collectors are on strike, so for fun the kids just rifle through all the rubbish that's just left on the side of the road and play with dead animals that they find in the rubbish. James he's a happy-go-lucky kid, and he's just like messing around with the lads, and he's a bit of an outcast. He's not really in with the cool kids. They're a bit older, they kind of take him along, but at any minute, they could turn on him. They're pretty nasty. He befriends kind of the other outsiders. There's a girl that they all pick on, and they throw her glasses into the stream and she can't see, and they have a bit of a love affair, I suppose, as much as young kids could do, and he's trying to help her out, and they get really close, and that's really nice. And then there's Kenny. Kenny is the type of kid that you just want to hang around with because you don't know what's going to come out of his mouth next. He was hilarious. He definitely offered comic relief to the whole thing. Equally happy-go-lucky, saw positive in every situation. He loved animals. He's a member of the RSPCA, and for his birthday he gets a pet mouse, and he has a pet rat, and he thinks these are the bee's knees. He's just so happy. He doesn't understand. He doesn't understand that his parents are just kind of giving him vermin that are lying around. He's so happy with it. He really reminded me of the kid from The Guard. He's a spitting image from him, even though they're like 12 years apart. With the movie being from James, the middle child's point of view, he's still young enough to have that childlike innocence and happiness and optimism. It hasn't been beaten out of him yet. He's not a cynical adult, but I think it's just before he reaches that age. For entertainment, they have to play through the rubbish, and he pours salt on the table and just draws with the salt. At one stage, the landlord comes knocking at the door, and the youngest daughter has to answer the door and pretend that her mother is out. And when she leaves, her mother is hiding in the kitchen because they're late on their rent, and congratulates the daughter on doing a good job, and as a reward they get a jam sandwich. It's hard to explain this without sounding insensitive, but it's pretty grim. But to the kids, she's so happy with the jam sandwich. It's a real treat. And I think it's just a great way to look at things, because they seem to be happy. They don't have nothing, but they're still happy. I think that's a great way to look at life. James, he does manage to find this escape. He just gets on the bus and just drives it till the end of the line, and he finds these ghost estates, and he just goes into one of the houses, and I think he just imagines what his life could be like in one of these houses, living in one of these houses, and he's not really overcome with happy, but you feel like this is his escape. This is like his little secret, his alternate reality. Because there is a theme throughout that the parents are applying to move to another location. And this is his main source of optimism, I guess, at the minute, in a not very optimistic time. Overall, it was highly enjoyable, great drama. Like I said, it should sound so depressing, but there were a lot of laughs, a lot of great characters, a lot of great character development. So if you like this review, please give it a like. Leave a comment below if you've seen Ratcatcher and if there's anything I left out or you have any input on it. And please subscribe to my channel for more reviews like this. Thanks for coming.